guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. How would they react if you reached out? I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this Moo's finger puppet. All right, and he says hello. And then I've got for you, pile number two is this panda finger puppet, all right? And the panda also says hello. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you today in this video. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or book a private reading or subscribe. So just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, I'm going to give you a few seconds to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin, alright? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the Moo's finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. I already have your oracle cards shuffled, right? So we'll get into that. So these are for the end. So we're just going to keep them aside. So we've got the elk, we've got the dragon, we've got temptation, we've got army, we've got azure, we've got tension, we've got animosity, we've got management, we've got truth. Okay, we've got unblock me, and I want to show you how I feel. All right. I'm going to keep that aside for now. Blessed for the central energies. Give me 1 second. Is that in your frame? Yes, it is. Okay. So pile one, I see this side to be a little bit more of your person's energy and this side to be more of your energy. This connection started out very, very stable between the two of you. It looks like both of you thought that this connection was a blessing between the two of you. Things were very, very stable. Things were going great. And it's possible that both of you thought this was actually going to be the connection, like a forever connection. With the unblock me, and I want to show you how I feel, and the elk coming out, there might have been a lot of withholding on your person's end at some point in this connection. It's also possible that this person might not have been ready to take the next step in your connection. Because I'm being called to see that this is for, and the phrase that came in my mind is it's 1 short of 5. And everybody knows math, but to me, that means that your person or this connection fell short of change. And I think that it was at that pivotal point of change, whatever that next step could be for the two of you. Whatever both of you felt for each other, it fell short of enabling that change between the two of you. That's the message that's coming through even though things were great between the two of you, things were very stable between the two of you. Frankly, both of you, it looks like you thought that this could be the forever kind of relationship, or that either of you were the one for the other, I guess I would say. With management coming out, 54 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but with management coming out, I am feeling that there was a mismanagement of taking the next step for both of you. It's also possible that maybe both of you moved too fast because things were great between the two of you. So it was stable until it wasn't. On your person's end, it looks like they want to take responsibility for their end of things. But yes, I mean, with tension coming out, there's definitely a lot of worry going on with your person right now. I'm hearing long distance for some of you. Maybe it was closing the gap. I mean, we've got army coming out, so army could be significant, doesn't have to be, but that's actually jumping out at me, so I felt like calling that out. But with your person right now, they're a bit anxious. It's kind of like they were anxious about this connection moving forward at one point, and now they're anxious about your reaction, about getting you back. There's definitely intention to come forward. I can feel that in the energy as well. But there's definitely a more stepping up of energy that's coming from your person and feeling more secure in themselves to step forward. I mean, the elk is very, very masculine energy. Gender doesn't matter, but it's the energy that your person is stepping into right now. And I feel at one point it was blocked. Now let's get onto your side a little bit. Pal 1, you're just watching this person, and Pal 1, you're quite upset, and I can feel that as well. You're quite upset. You're just watching this person. I don't think that you are reacting. I think it's gone beyond a point of you reacting, or you're just watching this person and seeing what they're gonna do next. The image that's coming to me is just snapping. So if this person were to reach out to you, it feels like you right now are in the energy to snap back at them. You don't like how that feels though. Pal 1, I can feel that as well. You don't like how that feels. You don't like how you've come to this point with your person, where anything they say or do, it's triggering and it's frustrating you. You might not be sure whether you want this connection right now. I'm hearing murky waters. So either you're not sure whether you want this person back, and you're kind of in that phase where you're thinking, okay, should I do this? Should I not do this? Or it could be that there's just general chaos between the two of you. But for most of you, I'm getting that you are actually unsure right now. We've got the spirit animal for you as well. So I think that right now you are unsure of whether you want this connection or not. So there's a little bit of a decision that's pending on your end. You've blocked this person, And I don't think that there is any way for this person to reach out to you. And the truth is, Pal 1, this person can't reach out to you. And you have to be the one to reach out to them if you want this connection. And you know it too, Pal 1. You know it too. Which is probably why you clicked on this reading. Like, how would they react if you reached out? Because there's no way that this person will reach out. And it's not because they don't want to, because they do. It's just that you are so cut off from this person right now that they can't. There's no way to reach you. You've got all your bases covered. Pal 1, okay, the reason why I laughed is because I could hear your thoughts saying, all right, did I do this? Did I block them on this? Did I block them on this? Oh, wait, no, not this. Okay, wait, let's go there and block them on that. So I'm hearing those thoughts. So for me, I recognize that it was a process to block this person. And for some of you, you know it's not the mature thing to do. But you've reached a point where you don't know if you want this person's energy in your life anymore. So you're coming from that place. So whether it's immaturity or not, I don't think it has any significance, because the bottom line of why you're behaving that way is because right now you feel that this person's energy is dragging you down. So no judgment there, Pal 1, all right? So if you've been judging yourself, then I would say no, it's coming from a different place. You know, you're not coming from like childishness or immaturity. You're coming from a place where you can't handle this person's energy right now, or you don't want to, and frankly, it looks like it's really, really draining you out. So if that was a thought in your mind, then this is just a little bit of a confirmation for you. It looks like there's temptation on both ends to reach out. Maybe you're curious to see, okay, well, if I do feel that I would want to do this in the future, and then I do reach out, then how would this person react? So I feel like it's more of a very, very hypothetical question in your mind right now. But there is temptation on your end, I see that, and there is temptation on your person's end, but they're blocked. Like, you have blocked them completely, so there's no way to access you right now, and maybe that's why it's worrying them so much, and maybe that's why they're a little bit anxious. But Pal 1, it looks like the way you have set things up is the only way that this person, or you will have access to this person's energy, is if you reach out to them. That's how you have set things up, all right? So if this sounds like you and your person, Pal 1, let's get into more details. This is specifically for no contact and or separation situation. How would Pal 1's person react if Pal 1 reached out to them? How would Pal 1's person, I'll take that. How would Pal 1's person react if Pal 1 reached out to them? Way too many. Way too many. Okay, Ace of Cups as the central energy, all right? We've got the Page of Wands, we've got the Eight of Coins, we've got the World, we've got the Magician, we've got the Two of Coins. All right, okay. So how would this person react if you reached out to them Frankly, Palwan, you would bring a lot of hope to this person. They would feel that this is going to be a new beginning between the two of you. They would assume that you are ready to take in their energy, or you are ready to be around them. Because right now, your person feels very, very blocked from you. And yes, physically, I think you've also blocked this person. But if you were to reach out, then your person would feel that you are ready to restart things between the two of you, or you're ready to rekindle things. And so for them, you reaching out would be a sign of a new beginning or a new emotional beginning between the two of you, all right? So that seems to be the central theme. Some additional information is coming out. One, they're going to be quite excited. I don't know if they're going to show it to you, Palwan, but internally they're going to be really, really excited. There's going to be a lot of relief that they feel. If you were to reach out to them, this person understands that you might also be coming from a place where there is still pain, there is still hurt, and they understand that, right? So if you were to reach out to this person, yes, I think that they're going to be very, very excited. They're going to be probably jumping on the inside, but outwardly, they know that this is coming from a place of pain and hurt, and they're going to respect that. All right. So I don't think that this person is going to show you, because they know how much of an effort it's going to be from your end to make the decision to reach out to them. So I will say, Palwan, right now your person doesn't have hope that you are going to reach out to them, given the energies. So when you do reach out, it's going to be like, wow, I was not expecting this, and I'm so grateful for this. And, you know, we've got even blessed coming out, and it kind of ties in very well as well with this part of the reading. So I think that if you were to reach out to this person, a lot of excitement, and more than excitement, it's kind of relief, because they were not expecting it. All right. Another thing that is coming out is your person is going to try, or at least hope, that things are going to shift between the two of you. Both of you get a new chance, or a chance to work on something that did not go well the last time. There's definitely a desire to end cycles, like maybe previously it was just a lot of confusion, or given we had the truth coming out for the two of you, like connecting energies, it's also possible that maybe, you know, there's some kind of truth that needs to come out, or some kind of confession that needs to happen between the two of you. You know, whatever it is to close out the previous cycle, your person is going to be thinking about it. Your person is going to act. This is a little bit of action-oriented energy, all right? So your person is going to act in a way that aligns with closing out the previous cycle, whatever that could mean for you. There's so many of you, but you will know exactly what I'm talking about, all right? So whatever it is that you needed this person to do, or whatever it is that this person has to do, all right? Either way, to end a previous cycle, it will be on this person's mind, and they will be ready to take action on it. Right now, your person's a little bit detached from the outcome, all right? I definitely feel that, so which means that they are actually stepping into manifesting power. So if you were to react, I think that there will be a lot of, how do I put this? They're going to be cautiously optimistic, all right? So they know that they're going to do their best on their end, and they know that they're going to care about you, as well as they're going to do their best to try starting a new cycle between the two of you. But at the same time, they're going to be a little bit detached from the outcome, all right? Which is, I think, very healthy energy to be in, because sometimes there's no one way to get to the end point, you know? There might be another route that both of you take, and your person's very, very open to that, all right? They're not stuck on a particular outcome that needs to happen between the two of you. They're open to various possibilities, all right? So in a way, it's going to take the pressure off you to react a certain way, or to, like, if you were worried, hold on, let me get the message properly. If you were worried that there's only one way that this could play out between the two of you, and you probably don't like that way, then the message coming through is no, your person's open to different possibilities of things, whatever it is to happen between the two of you. So if you are not reaching out to this person because you feel that there is only one outcome, it looks like there are possibilities of different outcomes if you were to reach out to this person. You always have free will, of course, pile one, all right? But that's just a message coming through. I've got one more message coming through. Hold on. Your person the energy that's coming through is your person is willing to be open to possibilities only because they know that you will find comfort in knowing that there are different ways that this could go. Yeah, that took some time to come, didn't it? But yeah, there are, like, your person's definitely thinking about you and wanting you to be comfortable because they know the pain that you've been through, either because of this connection or about something else as well. That also is coming through. Take that as it resonates for your situation, all right, Pawan? But yeah, your person, best case scenario for your person in their perception is that both of you learn how to balance and both of you come together. But they're not stuck on that outcome. That keeps coming through to me again and again, Palwan. So maybe it's very, very important for some of you out there. A common theme for all of you that if you were to reach out to your person, they would perceive it as a new emotional beginning for the two of you, or at least a chance at a new emotional beginning for the two of you. It's going to give your person hope. It's going to give your person relief. It is going to make them feel good about the situation, regardless of what is going to happen between the two of you. And there's going to be action on their end to make sure that both of you close out a cycle and start a new one. There's actually going to be effort. And your person's kind of in the energy where it doesn't matter if it doesn't go that way, but I'm going to try my best. And yes, of course, there's definitely hope that both of you do end up on the best case scenario, whatever that could mean for the two of you, but they're also going to be okay with whatever the outcome is, as long as you are okay with the outcome. All right? So those are the messages that are coming through from your person right now. Pawan, what I'm going to do is I am actually going to get you advice for this situation. All right, we'll see what wants to come through. Advice for Pawan, please. A bit too many. Okay. We've got the Empress, we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so, okay, very clear message coming through. I was a bit surprised. That's why I paused a bit. No, I was very surprised at how clear the message is. Take some time to think about it, Palwan, because if you reach out to this person, you have to be very, very sure of your decision, because it would not be fair to your person to lead them on, all right? Because they are going to be quite excited when you do reach out. It's not, even though they don't show it to you, or they might not show it to you, it's still hope that you will be giving to this person. So if you choose to reach out, Palwan, make sure that you are very, very sure of your decision. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Empress, all right? So, one, given the energy that your person is in, it might be helpful if you were to reach out in a way that taps into your heart space, all right? And in a way where you are sure of your decision. You don't, with the Seven of Pentacles over here, you don't have to make a decision today or tomorrow. You can take your time with the decision. But when you make that decision, make sure that you are sure of it, all right? Pile 1, whether you choose to reach out or whether you choose not to reach out, make sure that you are 100% sure of your decision, because if you were to reach out to this person, you're giving them a lot of hope, all right? So you've got to be 100% sure that it is what you want to do. Now, on the other hand, if you don't want to reach out, you have to be sure about that as well. You have to be 100% sure about that, because this person has no way to contact you. This person is not going to reach out to you. In fact, I think that they are respecting your boundaries right now, even though we did get the message of saying, you know, unblock me, but I don't think that this person, given the energy that they're in, how detached they are from the outcome, which I'm telling you, it's good energy, it's healthy energy. I don't think that this person will reach out to you because they respect your boundaries and they respect what you're going through because of this connection, or it could be something else as well. All right. So either decision you make, pile 1, take the time to think it through and only make your decision once you are 100% sure of your decision. And whatever your decision is, it would be helpful for you if it came with a little bit of an open heart. All right? So this is the advice that's coming through for you right now. Pile 1, what I'm going to do is I actually got you some timing cards. I got you additional advice as well. So we're going to look into that. All right. Now with the timing card, all right, I do want to say I have 3. All right. I will probably have to explain this in every video, and it's okay. I don't mind doing that. All right. So if you've already watched the previous video, you might have to hear this every single time I do, because I know that there might be new people watching. All right. So these are the timing cards. All right. These were designed by me. So now I have 3 of them. All right. I intended it to be open-ended, like whatever it is that you are asking about. You can ask 1 question, you can ask 2, you can ask 3, that really depends on you, but these are specifically timing cards, all right? So one message that I do want to say is kind of like a disclaimer. If the card comes out and you say, that doesn't sound about right, then no, that's not for you, all right? And if the card comes out and you say, that sounds about right, then most likely it is for you, all right? But even otherwise, don't force the card for your situation, all right? And if it does not resonate, then maybe it's just for someone else out there, all right? So, and if it does not resonate, it just means that maybe you are not in the energy to know when it is going to happen for whatever it is that you've asked about, all right? Okay, so I've got 3. I'm going to give you a few seconds. You can pause the video if you would like. All right, 3 cards. Take some time. Alrighty, I'm going to open the cards now. The first one is when you move on. The second one is January. The third one is after a challenge. So January seems self-explanatory. This one, when you move on. So it could be different for different scenarios. One could be when you move past the hurt, when you move on from the pain of whatever has gone down. That could be it. For some of you, it could be when you actually move on from this person and you're ready to maybe start things from like friendship, or just, you know, clear the air between the two of you. That could be, take that as it resonates. After a challenge, so perhaps maybe doesn't have to be related to this connection at all. It could be even a challenge in your personal life, maybe whatever it is that you asked about, it could happen after that, all right? Or after you find relief after a challenge, all right? So these are the 3 timing cards that wanted to come out for you. But like I said, with timing, be careful, all right? Okay, so a couple of additional advice that I felt like sharing with you. So be grateful always. That's the first one. We've got 5050, potential, unlimited potential lies ahead. And then we have I am magic. All right, so a couple of messages wanting to come through. Given we have blessed for you and then be grateful, maybe it might be a tiny reminder for you to look into, what it is about this connection that you're grateful for, regardless of how things have gone down or what's happened between the two of you. It might be helpful for you to look at the things about this connection that you're grateful for, either what happened in the connection or the transformation that it brought about you, or the lessons that you or the other person have learned through this entire situation. So that's one message that's coming through, because it looks like at one point you did think that this was a blessing, right? And so it might be helpful for you to tap into those feelings and recognize that regardless of how the connection went, it was meant to be in your life, and that seems to be worthy enough to be grateful for. All right, so that is one message that's coming out. I took this to be affirmations coming through from your higher self. All right, so I am magic. Whatever it is that you dream about, Pal One, all right, doesn't have to be related to this connection. It could be anything as well. Whatever it is that you dream about, you can achieve it, all right? You just have to believe. Now, I am magic can also talk about your manifesting powers as well. So whatever it is that you are thinking of aligning to, Halwan, you are magic. All right. So that is one message that wanted to come through. And then we have 5050. Number could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but it is the card that wanted to come out. We've got potential over here. So if you've been wondering about the potential of this connection or what's going to come next, then it looks like there is unlimited potential. And I think it really ties in with what we were talking about. There are many ways that things could go between the two of you. There are actually a lot of possibilities out there. So it doesn't have to be one outcome. So if you were worried about that, Halwan, there's a confirmation coming through that there are different ways that this could go if you choose to reach out to this person. And so maybe it might be helpful for you to be open to those possibilities. All right? So pile number one, this is where I'll leave you for today. All right? I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. So thank you for allowing me to read for you. If my private readings are open right now, so you can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, comment, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the most beautiful ways that I feel your love and positive energy. And I just wanted to say I'm very, very grateful for it. Pile number one, take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose the panda finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. So I've already got your oracle cards pre-shuffled. So this is the advice for the end. But let's get into what we have today. We've got 27, exchanging gifts. We've got harmony. We've got I'm tired of fighting, masking, imagination, distance, defensiveness, redwood, moss, foundation. We've got shark. We've got vulture. All right. Is it in your frame? Hold on, pile 2. All right, so pile 2, both of you seem to be in very similar energies right now. And the similar energy is that both of you are or have been thinking a lot about this connection, and frankly to a point where it might be causing some sort of like anxiety or just overthinking, nervousness about what's going on, or just constantly the thoughts about this connection have been circling your mind. I mean, the shark with the circling, the vulture with the circling. So it's very, very similar energies that is coming through to me right now. The word that's coming through is ruminating. Like both of you have been ruminating about what's gone down between the two of you. I see this more to be your person's energy, and this to be more your energy right now, pile 2. Your person definitely is masking. I mean, they don't want to tell you what they're thinking. They don't want to show you. It's just completely blocked off. Would not be surprised if this person was the one to initiate no contact. This person ghosted you. Would not be surprised as well. It looks like this person has intentionally brought distance between the two of you. For most of you, it's intentional. But yeah, I mean, the minute I said that, it felt slightly wrong for some of you. So maybe unintentionally for some of you, though I get it's majority of you, it's intentionally. But for some of you, it could be unintentional. But no, the big energy that's coming through is that this person, they might have been the one to initiate no contact. Would not be surprised. No, it's funny that even for the cards that came out, redwood trees is coming to my mind, and moss, again, it's time, you know? For both of you, it looks like you've been thinking a lot about this. You've been ruminating about this for quite some time now. New Zealand could be significant, doesn't have to be, but that's coming through to me right now. But yeah, on your person's end, they're trying to distract themselves with other things going on in their life, but no, that's not coming through. It's not helping them, and I'm tired of fighting. It's possible that maybe there might have been arguments, there might have been verbal fights, would not be surprised. The way that I see time is maybe it's taken some time. Hold on, I'm getting the message. Okay, so it looks like the breaking down of this connection happened over time for the two of you. And it looks like the reason for that is because there wasn't a stable foundation between the two of you. I don't think that there is hope on either ends. And it also looks like both of you are very stuck right now about the decision that you've made, or your thoughts and feelings and beliefs about this connection, because both of these are like, one's stubborn and the other is so rooted in the ground. And so that's the energy that's coming through. You both are really mirroring each other. Would not be surprised if you're going through exactly what this person is thinking and feeling. It looks like there's harmony right now in the separation because both of you are mirroring each other. But when both of you come together, it feels like it's not a possibility for both of you to be in harmony when you're together. But when you're away, given how similar your energies are, it's an irony that both of you are in harmony right now. With defensiveness coming out for you, Pal 2, I can definitely see that you are guarded right now. Even with the Welcher coming out, I can definitely see that you are guarded. If this person reaches out, I think that you are in an energy where you keep thinking if this person is going to trick you in some way, or is this just going to be another way for another fight. So there's a little bit of you being a bit on the edge, as well as you might be nitpicking every single thing that this person is doing and saying. And nitpicking sounds like a wrong word. Hold on. You might be overanalyzing. Yes, that is the word. Yes, sorry. Not nitpicking, overanalyzing every single thing that this person is doing, saying. Even if you're not physically around this person, you might be watching their social media. You might be observing them. You might be seeing, okay, what are they doing right now? What does this mean? You know, you might be also in that energy right now. Your person, on the other hand, seems to be thinking a lot about what's gone down between the two of you, but I think it's more focused on where they stand, on whatever's gone down between the two of you, their thoughts, their beliefs about it. So it's a different kind of ruminating, whereas yours is more about analyzing the situation, analyzing what went down, analyzing this person, whereas your person is more analyzing themselves, their thoughts, their beliefs, what went down in the situation with respect to them. So a little bit more them-centric, but for you, it's a little bit more focused towards the connection. But both of you are in the energy where right now you don't want to be around each other. You might be forced to be around each other, would not be surprised, given we have exchanging gifts in the middle. Maybe similar friend groups, or maybe your families are good friends, so you have to meet often. Whatever it is, it looks like both of you don't want to be around each other, but you're forced to be around each other. 97 could be significant. It doesn't have to be, but it just popped out at me. With imagination coming out with harmony and foundation, it's possible that when this connection started out, maybe both of you thought that you would be able to work through your differences. I do see that there were little issues to begin with, but I think that they have gotten magnified over time because both of you didn't work through those issues when they happened. And so the foundation was not stable to begin with. And now the phrase that's coming through, I don't know if it's coming from you or your person, but the phrase that's coming through is maybe it was just our imagination that we could work things out, or that this could actually be something beautiful. Hold on, I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages coming through. You might also feel stuck. Both of you, I think, feel stuck. Like, honestly, very, very similar energies coming from both sides. It's just the semantics might be different, but the energy is the same. Both of you are mirroring each other. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, everything, this person is going through the same thing. But like I said, they're a little bit more them focused, like them centric. Yours is a little bit more about them and what went down and just over analyzing the situation. More importantly, on your end, it's about over analyzing the situation. And I think, and I'm not judging there, how to, I just wanted to clarify that. I'm not judging there because I think that whatever's gone down has pushed you into a mode where you have to protect yourself. And so there's no choice but to analyze and constantly keep analyzing the situation so that you can protect yourself in the best way you know how. So I'm not judging you there, but it is what is coming through, all right? So if this sounds like you and your person, how to, let's get into how would they react if you reached out to them. How would Paltu's person react if Paltu reached out to them? I mean, this is definitely a no contact and or separation situation. It was definitely coming through even in the energy of the cards as well. So we'll see. Okay. One more. You reached out to them. Okay, and I feel like getting one more from this deck as well. So we're gonna how would Paltu's person react if Paltu reached out to them, please? Okay. Got the King of Swords. Okay. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Eight of Swords, the Magician. Five of Cups, the Moon. How to? In your reading, it's actually very, very interesting because the way that your person's going to react is going to depend on the energy that you reach out in. Very, very strategic there, how to. So if you reach out with neutral energy, your person's going to react the same way. If you reach out with maybe love, care, concern, your person's going to react the same way. If you reach out with hostility, your person's also going to react with the same energy because there is a heavy, heavy need on your person's end to mask their energy. I mean, we've got the Moon coming out, we got masking coming out for them as well. So, and over here, I'm being called to see, hold on, let me show it to you. Can you see half of his face sort of is covered? And so, and plus it's also like the eye is kind of coming out to me. So your person's going to watch you. They're going to watch how you behave. They're going to watch what you are doing, how you're saying things, what is the energy that you're in. They are going to be literally being what you are to them. All right. So this person feels that if they match your energy or if they respond in your energy, you won't actually know what they're truly feeling on the inside. So it really depends on how and why you're going to be reaching out to them, how to, the context of it. But rest assured, whatever energy you're giving to this person will be giving you back in the same energy, all right? To be honest with you, deep down, your person is actually filled with a lot of regret, all right? But I don't think that they want to tell you, they want to show you nothing. If you come from a perspective where you want to be honest about what you're feeling, there might be some hope of them taking off their mask. But even that, I'm struggling to get messages about that. Because all said and done, your person, they feel that if they react in the same energy that you are reaching out with, then they hold the power. And I think it's coming from fear of being vulnerable about what they're truly feeling on the inside. And what they're truly feeling on the inside is just regret about what's gone down between the two of you. But a lot of ego coming through as well. I mean, we do have the King of Swords as well. So a lot of ego definitely coming through where they don't want you to know exactly what they're thinking and feeling. So the answer to this question is actually very, very open-ended, which is why I said it's very interesting, because it's going to be heavily dependent on you, the energy that you're in, what was the context of the message that you send or whatever it is that you reach out for, how you say the way that you're saying whatever it is that you have to say. Wow, that was complicated, but I think that your person's going to go that deep into analyzing how you reached out, and then they're going to give you back the same energy. It's like they can't show you how connected they feel to you. They can't show that. They don't want to show it. They don't want to show that they've been thinking about this connection, that it has been bothering them. Whatever's gone down between the two of you, it has been bothering them. So a little bit of ego, but I think it comes from a place of being afraid to show your vulnerability. Because what if they show their vulnerability? Wow, struggled a bit with that word. What if they show their vulnerability and you reject, or you respond in a way where you toss it aside, you know? And I know for a fact that you're not going to do it, Paltu, but that's the fear. They don't want to look foolish. They don't want to look foolish at all. And so however you reach out to them, that is the way that they are going to respond. And they believe that to be the most strict or the best strategic move for them. So yeah, very open-ended answer there. How to? So it really, really depends on you. I'm just seeing if there are any additional messages, but yeah, a lot of, I mean, there's definitely masking. I mean, we've got the colors over here, but the way that I see it is, if you reach out to them with light-hearted energy, they're going to respond. If you reach out to them with darker energies, yeah, they're going to also respond with that. It's just how it is. And they're going to think so much about how you reacted, how you reached out. And regardless of how they feel on the inside, they'll reach out the way that you reach out, or they will respond the way that you reached out. Yes. All right. Paltu, let's get into some advice for you. All right. I've already pulled some oracle cards, but let me get you one advice for this particular situation, and then I'll get into those oracle cards or advice. Wait, I didn't ask the question yet. Advice for Paltu, please, regarding this connection specifically. Advice for Paltu, this connection specifically. Okay. All right. So we've got Ace of Swords, the Devil, Two of Cups, Seven of... Okay. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, all right? How to? Looks like there might be an urge on your end to impulsively reach out to this person. But gain clarity first, all right? If you're one of the people in the collective where you've been feeling like impulsively reaching out to this person, gain clarity, because this person is going to react to you, all right? Regardless of how you reach out to them, they will respond, all right? And so you have to be ready for their response. Because whatever energy you're giving, you're going to get back. So you have to be ready for that, all right? So first, gain clarity about the energy that you wish to be in when you reach out to this person. Because whatever that energy is, it's coming back your way, all right, from this person. That is the first advice that's coming through. Now, the second advice that's coming through is if you wish to resolve things between the two of you, how to? As difficult as it may be, the energy with which you approach this person has to be with love. Only then it looks like both of you have a fighting chance at resolving whatever it is that went down between the two of you. It depends on you right now. And you always have free will, Paltu, all right? But if you wish to step into an energy where, or at least get a chance for both of you to work on this together again, if that is something that you desire, then you have to be cognizant of the energy with which you respond to this person, because this person is going to respond with the same energy back. So if you respond with love, with care, with concern, with an understanding of what's gone down, or with the intention of trying to understand this person's perspective on what went down, then this person will reciprocate that energy, all right? So, but that's on you, Paltu, all right? So whatever it is, the common theme for all of you, whether you want to reconcile, you don't want to reconcile, you want to reach out, you don't want to reach out, whatever it is, the common theme for all of you is you will get a response back from this person. You will definitely get a response back from this person, and it is going to be in the same energy as you, all right? So be mindful of that when you reach out to this person, because the energy with which you reach out to this person is going to determine what is going to be the outcome of this situation, all right? And you have to align your energy so that you can align to the outcome that you wish for, all right? Okay, so that is the advice coming through for this connection specifically. I do have timing cards for you, all right? Let's get into those first. So I know that every time I'm going to be pulling these timing cards, I am going to be giving a disclaimer. So I know that for some of you, it might be a little bit annoying because I'll be repeating this every video, but I also do have to cater to people who are watching this for the first time as well. So I don't mind doing it. I'm happy to do it, all right? But I just wanted to put that out there that I understand if it is going to sound repetitive, all right? But yeah, I think that we also have to care and cater for the people who are watching this for the first time. All right, so with respect to timing, all right, so here's what I do. I have 3 cards. These are 3 timing cards, all right? This is a deck designed by me. You can ask 1 question, you can ask 2 questions, you can ask 3 questions, anything to do with timing, all right? And my intention when I picked these cards out was it's going to be for whatever it is that you have asked for, all right? So I'm going to put 3 cards out. Take some time. Think about the question that you want to ask, or questions, your choice completely. All right. And then if the card comes out and you think, that doesn't sound about right, then it's not for you. All right. If the card comes out and you think, that sounds about right, that means it is aligning with your intuition and it's probably for you, all right? Now, if none of the cards resonate with you, it just means that maybe right now is not the right time for you to know when is the answer, or whatever it is that you've asked for, when is it going to happen, all right? So I just wanted to put that out there. So I'm going to put the 3 cards out here for you. I'm going to give you a few seconds to ask your question. You can pause this video if you have to, and then I shall open the cards, all right? Alrighty, I'm going to open the cards now. So first one, not until you release expectations. Summer, during a celebration. Did we get exchanging gifts? We got exchanging gifts. All right, so summer, this seems to be pretty clear, so I'm not going to talk more about that. But let's get into not until you release expectations. So pile number 2, maybe you are expecting things to go a certain way. Maybe you are expecting this person to behave in a certain way. I mean, with the answer today, you know that this person's just going to respond in the exact energy that you're going to be giving them because they feel it to be the most strategic move. So maybe you are having some expectations of how you want this person to react despite the energy that you come forward in. So you have to take some time to release that expectation. If there is anything else that you asked the question about, then I think that the answer is pretty clear. Maybe you are expecting a particular outcome, or maybe you are expecting things to go a certain way. So you have to take some time to release those. And when you do, that's when it will happen. All right. So with this during a celebration, we did get exchanging gifts for you. And I did get, when we were talking about both of you, is that maybe both of you are forced to be around each other. And I did get like maybe family friends. That could also be something. So maybe you end up meeting during a celebration, and maybe it happens then. Maybe both of you, whatever it is that you've asked for, maybe it occurs during that celebration. All right. So these are the 3 timing cards that wanted to come out for your reading. Pile 2. If it's not yours, don't force it, all right? Be careful when it comes to timing, all right? Just wanted to put that out there. All right, let's get into some final advice that wanted to come through for you. So this is I am free. All right, I intended this to come through from your higher self. Choose happiness, all right? And progress, 6565. You are making progress. Keep going. All right, so a couple of messages that want to come through. So with respect to I am free, so maybe, you know, I think that there have been a lot of thoughts that have been plaguing you about this connection. So maybe if you want to release those thoughts, you want to release those expectations, you want to release, you know, how much you've been hyper-fixating upon the situation or the person, then maybe this might be a good affirmation for you, all right? That you are free to think about other things. You are free to show up the way that you wish to. You are free from the shackles of what's gone down between the two of you, right? So that's just an affirmation for you in case you needed it. Now, 6565 could be significant, doesn't have to be. This was the angel number that wanted to come out. So it looks like maybe there have been efforts on your end to detach from the situation, or to release yourself from the situation, or to stop thinking about it so much, to stop being in that energy. And I think that this is just a confirmation for you, pal, too, that you are making progress. This sometimes, you know, it might feel that you're still in the same place, but as you keep going, you'll realize, hey, I've actually made it quite far. All right, so keep going. To whatever it is that you're doing, keep going on that path, all right? Even if it feels that you haven't been making progress, this is a confirmation that you have been, right? And then choose happiness. I really love this because for me, I feel like sharing it with you, Paltu, but for a very long time in my life, I think that I was very angry, very upset, very, just very, very, very much in a negative headspace where I kept blaming life for my situations or my circumstances, because I felt that, you know, it was always against me, or that I was always pushed into circumstances that made me sad or angry. And it took me actually just about 5-6 years ago to understand that no, if I want happiness in my life, I have to choose it. I have to create it for myself. So this particular card has a lot of significance for my life, especially because it is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. And I just learned it like 6 years ago. And it took me like over more than 2.5 decades of life to understand that. And so I just wanted to share that, you know, if you are in a situation where you can't seem to find the light, or you seem to be stuck in very low or unhealthy or not serving you energy, then understand that happiness is a choice, all right? You have to choose it for you to get out of the situation that you are in. It will not come flying by. Sometimes it does, and if it does, you're really, really lucky. But in my experience, most of the times you have to choose it yourself. You have to be intentional about creating happy moments in your life. You have to be intentional about creating happiness as well as choosing happiness. So if there's two paths, always choose the path, you know, that one brings you peace, doesn't feel like a struggle, and number two, that actually makes your soul happy. All right? Part two. So this is where I'll leave you for today. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity, the comfort, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. Part two. And I also wanted to say my private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it is with a like, share, subscribe, comment, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the most beautiful ways that I feel your love and positive energy. And I just wanted to take some time to say I am grateful, all right? How to, you always have free will. Take care, and I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation. Bye-bye.